Here's a snag on my shirt. Deal with it. I got it for $3. So that's what it looks like when I do this. Hi. So today I'm gonna start a new segment series thing that I've been thinking about doing for a while. And I'm gonna call it LBR. And LBR normally stands for Let's Be Real, but that's not what it stands for anymore. I mean, it kind of still does, but it also stands for Lame Becca Rants. Yay! It's kind of like a double entendre. I don't think that's the right word, but we're gonna pretend that it is. So basically this is gonna be a segment where I just like rant about whatever's on my mind at the time. And I guess it's like more serious than normal, but I'm not normally very good at talking about emotions, so it'll still probably be funny, I hope. So yeah, today I'm gonna rant about the person I was in high school, which I like to think is pretty different from how I am today. Mostly, I like to think I kept like the good things. And this is something that's been on my mind for a while. On my very first date with Eric, who, if you don't know who Eric is by now, like, have you ever been on my channel? Just go watch the other videos with him in it, please. He's cool. On my first date with Eric, he asked, just like as a conversation starter, like, what's something that you regret about yourself from high school? Like, for example, his was that he was a huge scene kid. I don't know if he wants me to include that in the video, but not a scene kid. I don't even know the right word. He was a scene kid. He didn't know what it meant, but that's what he was. And at the time, I was like, I'm too obsessed with iCarly, I guess. That was all I could think of. I was like, I really don't regret anything about high school. I was pretty cool. And now I look back and realize there were a lot of things that were annoying about me in high school. Whoops. And I'm gonna talk about those things today. Yeah! So when I was in high school, I really prided myself on my lack of popularity, which is weird. I was like, I'm in band and I don't dress to impress people and I don't go to parties. I clearly don't care about my image. And now that I look back, I'm like, LOL, nope. Like, yeah, I didn't care about being like one of the popular kids and like on the top of the food chain in high school or whatever, but I was all about being very well received within my own circle. Like, I had to be first cheer in band and captain of the color guard and get all A's and have the solos in the choir, and I just wanted everyone to be like, Becca, you're so talented and smart and pretty. And the weird thing was, I got all those things I wanted, and instead of being like, hey, I got an A in this class that I worked really hard on and I'm really proud of that, I just like waited for everyone else to compliment me, and that's where I got my like sense of validation. And that's not good, normally, ever. I basically never bragged or put on makeup or anything like that because I wanted people to be like, Becca's so pretty and smart and nice without even trying at all. Like, I did all these extracurricular activities and I would like barely mention them to my friends. And then I would get upset that they didn't come see me in musicals and plays and stuff that I was in. And I was like, wow, no one cares about me. No, past Becca, no one knew when your performance of Oklahoma was, because you didn't tell them. So one thing that I've learned since high school is to take a compliment and be proud of your accomplishments. Like, there's nothing wrong with making a Facebook status that's like, I got this job that I really wanted, or I got first chair in band. And it's not bad to ask your friends to come see you in a performance or something. It's not needy or pathetic or anything bad like that. That's just what friends do. They say, hey, I'm doing this thing and you might want to come see me because we're friends. And that's how friendship works. And all this obsession with image and stuff really prompted a lot of insecurity and jealousy, and that kind of ruined a lot of my relationships at times. Not permanently, so that's nice. I remember one time in high school, someone accused me of being a jealous person, and I totally disagreed with them. And yeah, I'm definitely not jealous when it comes to like, oh, who's that girl you're talking to? This is my man, hands off, blah, blah, blah. Because if I'm dating you, I don't expect you to be swayed by other girls because, like, I'm loyal to you and I just expect you to reciprocate that. And I never really got jealous of my friends being, like, pretty or smart or anything like that. But when they got more attention than me, that's when I got upset. Like, my first 2 years of high school were really good because I was dating this guy and we were like the power couple of the nerd world because we were both like super nerdy band people and smart and all that stuff. Looking back, I feel like I was really disgusting because I like didn't want him to get bad grades because I was like, that will jeopardize our nerdiness as a couple. Anyway, now that I think about it, our relationship kind of started deteriorating when this other super cute nerdy couple stepped onto the field. But basically after they got together, everyone is like, wow, these two are the cutest people ever and no one cares about Becca and her boyfriend ever. At least that's what it felt like to me, a 16-year-old who was very insecure. I loved hanging out with them. I wasn't jealous of what they had as a couple. You know, I wasn't like, wow, they're more in love than my boyfriend and I or anything like that. I didn't care. I just cared that people thought they were cuter. And that's so stupid. Like that's not what a relationship is about. It's about, you know, loving each other and stuff. It's not about how much people love your love. It is cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, now that I'm dating Eric, I love when people are like, you and Eric are so cute, blah, blah, blah. But if everyone thought we were like the ugliest couple ever, I would be like, I don't care because I like hanging out with him. So get out of my face. So yeah, another thing I definitely learned was not to, like, I learned not only that, like, my personal image and, like, people's reception of me doesn't matter, but not to compare it to other people. See, it's funny, because now I feel like a lot of people would think that I care more. Like, if high school me met now me, she would be like, wow, that Becca is really obsessed with the world's perception of her because I wear makeup now and I dress kind of cuter, and if someone compliments me, sometimes I say, I know. I mean, I'm serious. Like, sometimes if I do a presentation for class or something, they'll be like, that was a really good presentation. And I'm like, I know, I worked really hard. I stayed up really late and I did a lot of research. Thank you. You know, but in high school, I would have like stayed up late, done just as much research, and I would have been like, nah, it wasn't that good. I could have done better than that. Just so they would say again, oh no, you're so smart, blah, 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 because I just thrived off people's compliments and stuff. Anyway, it's weird that a lot of people perceive people with really confident personalities as people that are narcissistic and care what the world thinks of them. But really, the more insecure you are, a lot of the time, you're the one that's thriving off what other people say about you. You know? Anyway, I guess that's all I really have to say. Basically, in a nutshell, if I ran into my high school self now, I would tell her there's nothing wrong with working hard for something, and if someone compliments you on something you've worked hard on, you can acknowledge that. That's okay. And I would tell her to be more confident and not to worry about how other people feel about her. I would be like, hey, past Becca, even if you think that you don't care what other people think about you, think about the people that are like actually close to you within your friend circle and what they've said about you, whether it's good or bad, and how it has affected you. And just know that you're worth more than how many times someone has said you're good at the clarinet or you have a pretty voice. I'm gonna end this here. Yeah. So yeah, what about you guys? What are some things about you from the past that you look back on and you're just kind of like, what? Why did I do that? Well, let me know in the comments below and we'll talk about it. That's kind of one of the reasons that I want you to do the LBR series segments, whatever I'm calling them, because I think it'd be cool to get to know you guys a little better and be more honest myself. If you like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If this isn't really your thing, that's cool. This isn't going to be the kind of video I'm making forever and ever. I'm definitely going to have a normal video next week, and I'm going to have some vlogs because I'm going to have cool spring break fun times, and it's going to be awesome. And check out my last video. It's pretty different from this one. It's just me trying to be silly and talking about Netflix and stuff. So yeah, if you like this kind of video or that kind of video, make sure you subscribe. I put out videos every Friday. I just use the word video 3 times in one sentence. Oh, and sorry for not putting out a video last week. It was just a very busy weekend and I didn't record any of it, so it's not like I could have done a vlog. So that happened. I promise this new schedule is better though. Like, I will have a more consistent schedule, I promise. Other than that, that's all I have to say. I love you guys. Bye.